Okay, hello there ladies and gentlemen. I'm just making a video on how to start the Nitro engine. The car used is a HPI Sodex 4.6. If you wish to find out how to start a regular on-road Nitro car, then you can visit the tag at the bottom of the page, which will show you a video of how to start one of those, but it's pretty much the same. Okay, here's the car in question, HPI Sodex 4.6. Over here you can see my little collection of things on how to start it. Okay, so first of all, obviously, the first thing we need to start a Nitro engine is some fuel. This tornado fuel for this particular engine is, let me show you around the back, 25%. Smaller engines, such as an on-road car, may need slightly smaller percent, such as 16, because they're obviously smaller engines. Right, so first of all we need to fuel. To open most of the fuel, you have to push it in the sides, take the lid off. Oh, first of all, thing I have to remember is, because the fuel consists of 3 layers, oil, nitromethane and methanol, I'm going to shake the can, if it's been standing there overnight, to mix all the layers in one, or it will either not start or overheat, because there's not enough oil to lubricate the engine. Right, so here's the fuel cap. If you find it easy, you may want to take the body pins off first of all to have more access to the underside of the car. There you go, much better. So there's the fuel cap. You need a funnel to get the fuel to go down. Normally you would have a fuel bottle, but mine broke at the moment. Mine's already got a little bit of fuel in it, so I won't need to put too much in. So hang on. Okay, I'm holding my camera with one hand here, so I may need to just use my leg to keep the funnel in there. Get the fuel, and be very careful because it is highly flammable. Don't get it on you or anything else that's going to get hot, otherwise it will ignite, and obviously we don't want that. So once you fill it up, I filled it up a bit much there. I only filled it about 3/4 of the way full. It won't pop the lid off with pressure or anything. It's just the pressure will force too much fuel in for a bit. So, and we don't really want that, because you want to get the best out of it straight away. So secondary, once you've got the fuel in there, you need to prime it to get the fuel going through the fuel line here to the carburettor. So what we use for that is one of these. It's a starter motor or rotor starter 2. It's a bit like what you have on a real motor car, except it's obviously a bit smaller. So we get this rod out from the bottom and put that in the end, like that, and obviously you see it rotates when I press this button, like that. So what we need to do is put this in here, and in the back that's just slipped into a rotor plate round there. You may be able to see there and there, so just leave that propped up like that. Then you cover the exhaust in some way. I need to hold the camera a bit of an angle, covering the exhaust with my finger, like that, around there. Then press it one hand. You probably won't be able to see the fuel line, but if I do this, that has now forced the fuel through the fuel line and into the carburettor. So there should be no bubbles in there. Sorry if I'm just demonstrating this at odd angles, but seeing as I'm holding the camera with one hand, you'll be able to do it a lot easier. So okay, now we've done that, we need to do a radio check with this. It's the controller, obviously. So extend the aerial. Continue to use my leg to keep it down. Extend it fully, turn it on. Then turn the car on from wherever the switch is. Mine's around here. So just pull the trigger to see if you've got throttle. If you've got throttle, have you got brakes? Yep, have you got steering? The steering would be better if it was moving, but we do have it. So okay, now we need to go ahead and start it. Now, instead of just the rotor starter, we need this. It's a glow stick or glow plug igniter. People just tend to call them glow sticks. What you do is, just put that down for a second, get the rotor starter, put it into the rotor plate again, and then we need to get the glow plug igniter, this, put it on the top of the glow plug, because you might be able to put it, you might be able just to be able to see it in there. If you hear a ping noise when you put it down, sometimes you have to put it on a little bit. If you hear a ping noise, that means it's definitely in, and then we just push the button to start it. And there we go. Started your Nitro engine. Then you can just wait for it to warm a bit, and pause it to wait till it's warmed up a bit. Okay, it's warmed up a bit, and now you can go and have fun. And if you want to stop it, because you want to check something, cover your exhaust with your finger again. It will stop the engine almost instantaneously, because it causes a back pressure and the engine can't breathe. And if you ever want to start it, just follow the procedures again. There are other methods of stopping the engine, such as pinching the fuel line, which stops, of course, the fuel flow. That's more for emergencies, though. And you can even hold the fuel line. No, not the fuel line. Sorry, the flywheel, which is located down there, the little silver bit in front of the touch bell. And what you can do is you can even get a little stopper button that situates around here, and you put it on, which pushes against the flywheel. For some buggies or truggies where the fuel line is at the bottom of the chassis, you can stop it by putting your finger on it, but that can be painful and can sometimes injure you, so I obviously don't recommend it. So that's some step-by-step instructions on how to start your new Nitro engine. Okay, I hope you have fun with that. Just one quick thing. This engine is about 8 months old now. It's been running a lot, so it's completely run in. You'll need to follow some running instructions, which will be included in the manual for your new car. And after that, it's just the simple procedure of that. So all that will be different is it will take a bit longer to start, but once you've had it for as long as mine, or only about 4 months actually, or even shorter than that, it will just start easily like that. So you can also go on to tuning it. That'll be explained in the manual as well. And you have to be careful not to over tune it or not put enough fuel in it, because it can overheat and damage the engine. So there we are, some step-by-step guides on how to start a Nitro engine. Have fun roaring around fields like this or tracks. Okay, see you later everybody. Goodbye.